Hi guys, a very warm welcome. And in this video, we are going to talk about how we can work on the Elastic Beanstalk. Hi guys, a very warm welcome. And in this video, we are going to talk about how we can work on the Elastic Beanstalk. Hi guys, a very warm welcome. And in this video, we are going to discuss about how we can work on the AWS Elastic Beanstalk service. You can see that I have logged in into my AWS account and I'm in the Oregon region. So what we need to do, we have to search for Elastic Beanstalk service from the AWS search tab. Let's wait for it. So here we get the Elastic Beanstalk run and manage web apps. We just have to click on it. And as we have discussed in the theory class, that the Elastic Beanstalk is primarily used for deploying the applications directly on the instances initiated and created by the Beanstalk in the backend. So let's wait for it till we get the dashboard. Okay, this is Elastic Beanstalk end-to-end web application management. What we need to do, we just have to click on create an application, and then either we can create a web server environment or we can work on the worker environment. The worker environment is the backend environment, which is primarily used for worker application that process long running workloads on demand. The web server environment is the front end environment that runs a website, web application, or a web API and receives the traffic directly from the internet. So I'm just going to create a web server environment for you guys. And in the application information, we just have to provide the application name. So you can provide the application name of your choice. Let's say you put something like web app as the application name. And in the domain, you need to provide what domain you want that the Beanstalk should be creating so that you can access the web application from that particular domain. Let's say I put something like web app, and let's check for the availability of this domain. It says this domain is not available. So I'll just try to modify it a bit and let's check the availability. It says still it is not available. So I'll just try to add some number and check for the availability. It says yes, now this domain is available with us. In the platform, you have to select a platform on which you have developed your code and you are going to deploy it on the Beanstalk application. So it could be .NET, it could be Docker, it could be Java, Node.js, PHP, any platform that is in the list you can select on which you have already developed your code. So let's say I select a PHP environment, and it is going to create an EC2 instance in the backend, and on that EC2 instance it is going to install PHP 8.1. Automatically it is going to install the PHP 8.1 on that instance. In the application code, either you can upload the code directly from here itself, otherwise we can wait for the environment to be created and later on we can upload the code on the environment. Now, what type of an instance you want? Do you want a single instance? Do you want a high availability? Do you want a custom configuration? You can select either of it. So we'll go with a single instance, which is a free tier eligible. Click on next. Now it asks us to create a service role or the IAM role for an existing instance. We can create a use new service role also. We can use an existing service role. So I'll just use an existing service role only. And the EC2 key pair we do not require. So let's see if we can move it as a blank one. Click on next. We need to select a VPC. In which VPC we want our instance to be created. So right now we'll select the default one. And in the instance settings, we'll select the availability zone where we want the instance to be created. So I'm just going to select US West 2A as of now. In case if you want to integrate with the RDS database instance also, you can specify here itself. Otherwise, you can switch off the enable database option and just need to click on next again. Is how much capacity or a volume that needs to be added to the EC2 instance. So we are going to select a general purpose SSD, and we want 8 GB. That is sufficient for us as of now. And we need to assign the security group to our instance also. So we'll just search for the default security group as of now. In case if you want to enable auto scaling, you can specify that. Likewise, you get a lot of other features also. Click on next. I think we are missing something. Okay, so it says it has to be between 10 GB. All right, we'll just move to 10 GB. We'll go with a basic one only as of now. You can move to enhanced, but that will be again extra charges will be incurred. In case if you want to manage platform updates, you can update. Otherwise, you can uncheck this option. Now about rolling updates and deployment. So you can choose how Beanstalk propagates source code changes and software configuration updates. So in case if you want to make any updates, you can specify that. Rest of the things we'll keep it default. No more changes we are going to do. Click on next. View the entire configuration, environments, configure service access, set up network database and tags, configure instance traffic and scaling, capacity, all those things you can review and then just click on submit. Now you would see that an environment will be created and in the backend there will be one instance that will be initiated, and on that instance you would have the PHP packages that would be running. So let's wait for it. See, the web app environment is created and the health of the environment is in green. That means the status of the environment is fine. And if you move to the EC2 dashboard, you would find that there would be an instance that would be created by the AWS Beanstalk in the backend. That's all. So here you can see the web app environment is created, and if you try to access the environment from the Elastic Beanstalk URL, you would see the PHP application would be deployed. Now what you need to do is PHP is already deployed on this instance. You just have to upload and deploy your code. To the EC2 Elastic Beanstalk dashboard, there is an option called upload and deploy, and when you click on it, you can just upload and deploy your PHP code. Thanks for watching this video, guys.